This 38-37 instant classic win for Seattle, clinching a playoff berth. He joins SportsCenter now. Sam, great to have you on with us. Sam, let me ask you, you come into the fourth quarter, you're down 30-14. Seahawks record, I think, in history is something like 0-150 plus when you're in that situation. What are you telling your teammates on the sidelines to say we can win this thing?
Yeah, just one play at a time. I think that's been our mindset. The entire season, no matter what happens, we just keep fighting, and that's the mentality we have as a team. We're relentless, and we're just going to continue to push no matter what happens throughout a game.
So what do you tell yourself then? Because it was a rough go in moments of that game, and you're able to recalibrate, allow your teammates to spot you in certain situations as well. How are you coaching yourself to get to this comeback?
Yeah, I think for me, it's about all the experiences that I've had, that I've lived through. I haven't necessarily played my best football at times, but I've always come out on the other side. So whenever we got a chance to win, I'm just going to go out there with the same mindset, letting it rip when a guy's open, and understanding that my teammates, as long as I just get the ball in their hands, they're going to make me look good.
Sam, this is one of the most incredible games for two-point conversions that I've ever seen. We're going to ask you about a couple of them, but I want to ask you about first, Zach Charbonnet. Tell me what was going through your mind on the play where it looks like it's incomplete, looks like you didn't make it, but somehow Charbonnet gets it in.
Yeah, I'm glad he picked up that fumble, I guess. Just how we drew it up. I told the receivers after that play, I was like, I knew that was a lateral. Me and Zach had talked about that. We knew Jared Verse was going to tip the ball, and Zach was just going to pick it up, and no one was going to be around it. We had talked about that before the game started. So,
well done.
Yeah, exactly.
I like, and then take us to the other two-point conversion, the one that winds up winning that bad boy for you. Knowing that you have to have it.
Yeah, we have, we obviously have a great coaching staff that puts together, a lot of great plays in every single situation, especially on a short week too. Just putting together that plan for us was incredible. Just having those plays available to us, and we felt really good, obviously, about the two-point play that we ran there at the end. I felt really good about it, and just understood where my outlet was, and I just want to give a huge shout out to Eric Saubert for being at the right place at the right time.
Indeed, indeed. All right, so you clinch a playoff spot tonight. This is a big win. It's a classic, but it's one of those gut check wins that sort of puts you in this mind frame of this is what we can do. So how do you use this win, the momentum from it, as you head into the playoffs?
Yeah, it's a great win, and it's great for me especially to just have family here. I have a lot of family and friends that came in for the holidays, to celebrate. Well, we got a couple days off here this weekend, so it'll be nice to get the mini bye, as we call it, to get a couple days off. But it's right back to the drawing board. We obviously have a lot of work to do. We still left a lot out there, I feel like, on the field. But again, we finished as a team. Our defense, our special teams stepped up when we needed them, and we stepped up in the end when everyone needed us. So.
Great time for a mini bye, Sam Darnold. Big win for you. Congratulations to you and the Seahawks. Best of luck the rest of the way, brother.
Congrats. Thriller, here's Mike McDonald. This is new on SportsCenter.
All right. Holy smokes. What a great football game. I mean, first of all, an incredibly electric atmosphere. I mean, just an all-time great atmosphere showing by our 12s. I mean, shout out to all our people for the Seahawks, too. I mean, all the lights and it's just an electric atmosphere. And then, with all the adversity we're dealing with throughout the game, they didn't leave us. Not a seat was empty, given all the circumstance, and they stuck with us, and our team could feel it. And it was awesome. I mean, and just talking about our football team, and just so proud of our group. I mean, this is who we are. We set out to just show that, to prove to ourselves who we were as a team. Obviously, there's a lot that did not go our way today. Both good job by the Rams. Some of the stuff that we got to, obviously clean up on our end. I mean, the list goes on and on. But I'll tell you what, the resiliency the relentlessness is there. The character of this team is there, and they have each other's backs, all three phases. I mean, it's all that stuff we've been talking about since we walked in the door is real, and they've earned that. So, just really, really, really proud of our group. Really, really proud of our group. Just really, really proud. So, to enjoy the heck out of this one and get some rest this weekend and get back at it. So, yeah, just really proud of our group.
Can you tell us about the decision to go for 2 in overtime?
Well, it was something we had talked about really throughout the season, and then really particularly for this game because of the playoff situation. You know, you play for the tie and, you know, lock up a playoff seed. But I just felt great about our play, and I trusted our guys. And to Clinch's credit too, he was really confident, and then the players ultimately make it happen. So once we got that drive going, it was pretty clear on what we were going to do.
Going into it, there was some thought, given the circumstances, that maybe in that situation you would just kick the.
I mean, it was an option, but like starting that drive, thinking about how we were going to handle that. I made up our decision on how we're going to handle it.
Frank, it might not be fair to ask to pinpoint something. Can you say a why? Is there a common why as to how you came back from 16 down with 7 minutes left? Is there a factor? You mentioned the resiliency, but
Yeah.
is there?
It's those guys in there. They decided that they're going to play a certain way and be the team that they talk about, and they back it up every day. Every day. No matter the circumstance, they do it. I mean, defensively, we're down guys, you know, they're moving the ball up and down the field, and you know, we're coming up with red zone stops and making adjustments and fighting our tails off, and then our punt return team makes a huge play. Offense starts picking me. It's just, that's who they are. It's the players.
He's not a guy.
After a season-high 225 yards, let's check in with Puka Nacua in the locker room.
Some of the 2-point extra plays and some of the opportunities where our defense had executed, make them snap it one more time. But yeah.
What kind of conversations, if any, have you had with McVay regarding what happened during the week?
Coach has just echoed that he's always in continuous support of me. He's disappointed in some of the actions, just distracting my teammates, and some I know I'll learn from, and some I know I don't want to be a distraction in any week, and especially in a short week. So we had talked about that, and he's right there behind me.
Did it feel like a distraction this week?
I enjoy playing this game of football. I do everything I can in the week to prepare myself. So just there's definitely some noise, but I wouldn't say distraction.
What did you learn from this mistake?
Just there is a time and place for some things, and there are comments that I should definitely say to the guys in the locker room, and to be aware of the situation that we're in, but then also just to stay and use every moment to prepare for the week.
Your position, you know, for a massive extension coming up, do you feel like kind of episodes like that can detract from your ability to cash in?
I try to do my best to continue to prepare and help my teammates and help this team perform on the days that we're needed, and that's something that I know I can continue to do, and to show that to our organization.
In the live stream.
How emotionally tough is it to get over a loss like this where you guys lead by 16 points in the fourth quarter?
I think, yeah, it goes back to some of the moments that I mentioned earlier of just the opportunities we have to take the game out of anybody else's hands. We have those moments to continue drives, and late third quarter and early fourth quarter where we're not executing on third downs, and I know those moments are some of those third down calls are coming to me. So I will go back and look at the tape, and I know I'm